The Benguet president in Hong Kong. Man vlog ako ngord to share it. And here are the staffs. Hello, madam. Hello, sir.
Hello.
Good morning.
You can sit
We're about to start.
Okay, police station. Today, the police community relation officer would like me to give a presentation to all of you. We have some figures and we have some videos of the presentation, and I will make it short for the figures. I know it's quite boring. So. I would use, hopefully I would use 45 to 1 hour for presentation. I'll make it short because I know just sit here to wait for a presentation that's quite boring, honestly. So this is my introduction. Basically I'm responsible for the public events. So for crowd management. So maybe we have met in the Charter Road in Sunday because I always patrol along there. So today I just changed to plain clothes and give a presentation right here. So maybe we have met before. So first of all, before talking about today's content, we have for that's all of you. And I would like to take this opportunity to introduce the program to you once again. So the purpose for we have make this program is to prevent all of you to fall into the scam, to become the prey of crime, and also because maybe you don't familiar with the laws in Hong Kong, so we are afraid that you will break the law innocently and then being arrested by police. So this program, one of the objectives is to make sure that you know about the laws in Hong Kong, familiar with the laws, and also what is the traps and what the criminals are using to trap all of you. So secondly is to hope all of you could send a message, the crime prevention message, to your friends and also your community and also your employer, especially the elderly. Maybe some of you need to take care of elderly at home, and we hope you can send this message, crime prevention message, to them. Also, we hope that we can through this program, we can enhance the communication between police and also all of you. So you don't need to be afraid of police. Even we are wear uniform, really sometimes on the street you're very frightened because we come across and then you immediately poke people in the group and then stay away. Well, yeah, I always see this scenes in Charter Road every Sunday, so I know I really know you really respect and are afraid of the police, but we're just doing our job, and we won't do so harsh and also ask you to do these and that. So we are quite friendly, honestly. So we want you to also know about what we can help you and in what way you can ask for help, and we are willing to offer any assistance if we can. So for this program, we have 4 compulsory seminars. because of the COVID-19 and also the social movement before, we have stopped these seminars program for you. So we hope we can start to begin this kind of seminar in the coming future. And if you feel free, please join this program. We cover the laws in Hong Kong, the traffic regulation, and also the crime trend, and also, just like today, we will give some crime prevention advice, and also the police, let you know more about the police power and the procedures and what kind of service that we can offer to your community. So other activities including roadshow or leaflet distribution involve all of you to participate. And you can also visit to police station, because I know some of you never visit any police station before, and also you can visit the police museum, and also some units which are quite interesting, such as the dog unit and also the marine unit. Maybe you have some interest to take a look about the police boat versus police vehicle, something like that. And we will also organize some sport, like cultural and birthday courses for you if you have interest to join. So what is the benefit for joining such program? After you attend all the compulsory seminar, just like what I mentioned before, the laws and traffic regulation, and also join one of the crime prevention campaign, we will appoint you as one of our ambassadors. And then you can help us to send out some crime prevention message and help police to engage the community, your community. So this is the gist of the program that I would like to introduce to you before today's presentation. So for today, what I'm going to talk about is the law and order situation in Hong Kong, and also give you some crime prevention advice. This is the objective of today's presentation. First of all, look at the overall situation, crime situation. I am so many figures, but what you have to look is the overall crime number. In 2011, we have 75,000 cases in Hong Kong, overall cases. While in 2020, we have a dramatic fall to 63,000. So you can see the crime trend is that it's quite stable and have a decreasing trend. No matter on violent crime or others specific theft cases, we have a dramatic decrease. You can see that the overall crime situation in Hong Kong, in the past 10 years, was slightly decreasing trend. We have up and downs, but the overall trend is decreasing. In the bottom. Robbery cases, some serious cases that use force to take over the property. Significant decrease from 700 to 200 something in the past 10 years. Theft cases, also a significant decrease from 35,000 to 20,000. And the breakdown of different kind of theft, you can see. So you may wonder why many of the crimes decrease, but the crime trend is just more or less the same. I will explain later. Serious crime, homicide, just killing somebody, sexual offense, rape, assault. As you can see here, the blackmail cases increase a lot. So this is one of the reasons why the crime situation remain more or less the same. One of the reasons is blackmail. You can see the overall trend actually is decreasing. And the other reason is deception. Deception from 6,000 to 15,000. So blackmail and deception is the main reason why the overall crime situation remains the same. But you can see the overall crime, no matter violence crime, theft, or any other crime, have a significant decrease in the past 10 years. So the new focus on policing is deception and blackmail. So I would like to also take this opportunity to introduce the drug situation in Hong Kong. These are the common drugs in Hong Kong. And we have some breakdown here. You can see the serious drug offense situation in the past 10 years. Not really so many drug cases, but why we would like to highlight is that we observe an increasing trend recently. The main drug types including heroin, cannabis, and we make it short, call it ICE, methamphetamine. Actually, the number of seizures we found increased quite a lot. And the most important thing we found is that it involved many teenagers. So which is we need to put more focus on that. And unfortunately, we also find some foreign people like Philippines, Macau, also South Asia is more involved in the drug activity. So you can see the number of arrests of Filipinos in Hong Kong and Central as a comparison. You can see from the picture. From January to October 2021, we arrested a total of 207 in Hong Kong Island, and 43 of them in Central, involving theft cases, assault cases, deception cases, dangerous drug cases. So you can see, I would say the situation is not too bad, but we want to send a message to all of you that the situation is here. We occasionally will arrest some of the people from Philippines. So that's why we want to send a message to all of you. Just like what I've mentioned, deception cases are increasing trend in Hong Kong. And more cases happen. I will go through this in detail for how they try to deceive people and what are they doing, what are the tricks, what are they will do to family, to keep their money, something like that. So you can see police are now putting more effort on deception cases because of that. For deception case, we can have a more breakdown, such as telephone deception, email deception, online romance game, investment fraud, and also financial intermediary deception. You can see online romance game and investment fraud significantly increased recently. So I will put more effort on this part later to talk about more about that. So you may want to ask just like the same question: why many deception cases? Why or what are the methods? How to prevent and why people are being deceived with similar methods for many times? So, who will be the victim? Not only you, but also your employer, especially elderly. We find that they are target and victim for most of them. So let's talk about romance game deception. Actually, romance game is one of the most popular deception cases. We call it romance game because the criminals try to be nice, try to be good, and then we'll talk with you and then say something like, I really like you and I want to marry you very soon, but I have some financial difficulties. Can you just give me some money first? Or I would like to send you some gift, but the custom orders stop my delivery because they need some payment. They need some delivery fee. Can you pay for me? And then I will give you the gift. Something like this kind of tricks. However, the actual situation is that most of the case we found the victims suffer a lot of money loss at the end because they emotionally think that this is a real situation and believe of the criminal. So this is the flow, just like what I mentioned. They try to meet you in the social media, and then they will show care and concern, like say something that want to develop a relationship, and then after that they will ask for money and remittance and something like that. But these people will never show up, and at the end will come. Apart from romance scam, now they have developed. Apart from romance scam, they also add the investment element on it. The beginning part is more or less the same. They net up in the social media, and then they will ask the victim to join the investment plan. Maybe they will give some real benefit for you, so that you will say, oh, it's real, and then I invest more. And then at the end, these kind of criminals will out of contact, and then the victim will also lose all of their money. So this is some of the tricks. I wanted to highlight that is that sometimes they will really give you some benefit at the beginning, so that you will believe that it is a real thing, a real investment plan. But at the end, you will lose everything because you invest more and then you lose the reward. So this is the crime prevention tip. Never trust people if you have done that. This is really important. Don't just believe in people that from social media. They may be fake, and even if I tell you I'm a male, it's not real. So in a cyber world, don't really easily trust someone. And also don't disclose any of your details, including your personal data, your bank information to anyone online. If you really need to give someone, when you meet in person, your friends, you really know about him or her, don't just send something away online. This is really dangerous. And also don't lend your bank account to anyone. I know in the community, maybe this is some kind of usual practice, but this is really dangerous because we arrest a lot of money laundering cases, which is a really serious offense in Hong Kong. Because you lend someone your bank account, and the bank account maybe have some, we call it as the crime proceeds, crime money into your account. Then you will become one of the subjects or one of the target for police program, because your bank account will involved in some criminal activity. So this is important. And also never transfer money into the account that you don't really know. If someone asks you to remit money to some bank account, make sure you know this person. Make sure you know what you are doing. Don't just give them the money and maybe you give them many different kinds of accounts and say that, oh, this I have many accounts, so just maybe give money to different accounts. So this kind of tricks we always observe. If there are any suspicious apps, don't install. I know different cultures, you may have some apps that we don't know about that, but don't just install suspicious mobile app because they can get all the information from the mobile phone. And also never put your credit card, just like what I mentioned, bank account, credit card info, and also all your personal data online. This is really dangerous. Not just you, also alert your community, employer, and family. I hope that you can send this message, especially to elderly. Elderly is one of the target for deception. We always find in the police department. And telephone deception, I want to also highlight today. Actually, trend for telephone deception slightly decreased in the past few years. But the trend is, the tricks is also always similar. And I would like to highlight this because we have many elderly at home. So the telephone deception trick is quite simple. Just someone call and then say something like, oh, you guess who I am? I'm your friend. And then, oh, I have some difficulties recently. Can you help me and lend me some money? maybe because elderly people will believe this, oh, this is or she is my friend, or just I forgot something, oh, you need help, and then I just help you, and then you will fall into that. And also detention. Detention is about tell the elderly that I'm the son and I'm the daughter. I was being detained because I owe someone money. Please give me some money so that I can go home, something like that. So if you find your elderly or receive some cold call and suddenly really anxious and saying that he needs to give money to somebody else, and maybe he is already going to the deception trade. Pretend officer is the new type of telephone deception. They will pretend to be the immigration officer, the electrical company, and also Chinese official, and then ask for money. And then this kind of trick we also classify as pretend officer. So if you find certain change of behavior of your elderly at home, maybe he is one of the victims falling into the telephone deception scam. So this is some just like what I said, Chinese official. These are all fake, but they will provide some kind of photos and also documents claim that they are real, but actually they are all fake documents. All the data on it are untrue, are not real. Some of these gangs will also create some websites. So what I just said, don't put any information into the website you don't really know, or you feel it is suspicious. If you input all the information on that, at the same time, they will get all the information and do it on the correct website, and then maybe draw all of your money and or get all your personal data so that they can do some criminal acts based on your information. Also, the mobile apps, what I have mentioned, some apps are actually false, and if you download it and then you input information inside, just like saying all your personal information giving to the gang, and then they can do and many of the illegal activities. So the financial intermediary deception is a new form of deception. They will claim that they can lend you some money, and but they need some handling fee, and then they will say, oh, if you do not success, we will not claim any fee for you. So try to attract you to apply financial intermediary. However, they are also fake. So once your application is submitted, and then maybe you need to give them guarantees or some fees for the transfer of money, then you will at the same time lose everything. And also they will create some fake website, claim that they will fake the law firm or fake the bank officers, something like that. So these are the ways that you can verify. You can see from the Law Society of Hong Kong for them, through the website, and also the banks online. So please, what I would like to say is that if you really need some financial assistance from someone, verify before to make the application or ask for the money. So what I mentioned, money laundering case. If you lend your bank account to someone and some money, crime money,
you identify yourself.
You will fall into one of the criminal and money laundering. This is the news 2 days before, so a really new case. We can see that increasingly target for money laundering. Syndicate. Why? Because maybe the cultural difference. You will give the bank account to your friends or something like that. And however, the facility just wants to take this chance and ask for your house, use your bank account to do something.
Namunay mo na po din sa
So
600 already.
this year, 661
661
people were arrested for money laundering,
I see.
and which is double
Ade.
when compared with last year. You can see that in Jan and July, 43 people were arrested for money laundering, and 34 of them were foreign domestic help. So why today I would like to tell you and also brief you about that. We found that the increasing trend of domestic help being arrested. I know that most of them, honestly, are innocent. However, but we have to do it because the bank account belongs to them. So we have to make the arrest and ask you the reason why. So don't really give the account to somebody else. Also, we can see the money involved is $50 million. So you can imagine if many of the client money put into your account, you can guess the seriousness of the offense. So this is really I need to highlight. And also why you will give the account to someone else, mostly because of romance game. What I mentioned.
This is
before,
more
and
related to
emails.
online.
Now, my colleague just gave you some about the leaflet, mask. So remember, this is the most important message I want to give you today. Don't give your bank account, don't sell your bank account to someone else. Otherwise, the consequences may be very serious. This is a telephone number that I would like to tell all of you. NPCR helpline. If you find any suspicious, if you have any inquiries,
Oh, no.
if you have something that you think
Yeah.
you
Later.
don't know what
Thank
to
you.
do, or you have any inquiries, you can just call the helpline. This is the police online, and then they can give you some crime prevention advice, how to do it, what you can do it, and how to treat the things that at the situation. So please also have some platform for you to know about the crime prevention methods. Facebook, YouTube. So please, if you feel free, enroll put a like on our webpage, and also with IG, and also we have many different kind of videos on YouTube. Make a photo of that, and then enroll them later. So what we want to do is to fight the crime together, and not try to help. all of
Bahala
you
na rin
not
kada na
to
pick up
fall.
na rating nga sound. Episode rating na pick up.
Somewhere delete.
So if you want to have some update about the information, you can go to our police webpage, Crime Matters. We have many updated information for you. So we have also a crime prevention escape room at the headquarters. So we see if we can arrange a tour later to bring all of you to take a look, if you have time. Another message today I would like to send out is about the counterterrorism. You may think that it's quite far away and not related to Hong Kong, but unfortunately, we have the CP friendly or the counterterrorism practices increasing in Hong Kong. We don't want any tragedy happen to Hong Kong. We find that the trend, the threat is increasing, so we want every one of you to know how to deal with it if this kind of things happen unfortunately. So what should you do and what you can help your employer or the elderly, and what you have to do at such emergency situation. So I just have a short video for you. Take a look. I just recap the important things done by before. If there's any violent attack really happening, we do the same with your employer, elderly, and don't just stay and take photos of people. This is really dangerous.
Ipangpang na dahat iman picture. Yaman video.
This is important. And don't use any sound
Adi doon tato magtagtaan da isip tinawag na.
devices so that the criminals can target you or see your movement.
Taway ipos na yun.
And then report. I guess many police
Ay, ako pa yun
but see if you have the capacity, if available, make a police report as soon as possible. The movie is, the video is something like, not a real thing, but we noticed that the practice is increasing in Hong Kong. So maybe this kind of thing will happen in Hong Kong one day. From time to time, we find some phones made by the just member of the public somewhere else. So this kind of practice, we can estimate that if it really happens, would have many people will be injured or even get killed. So I would like to take this chance to bring you all. So at the same time, how to identify what is a phone? You may have no idea about that. Also, just a quick video. What is it?
喺頭先嘅片段入面，大家都見到爆炸品同可疑物品帶嚟嘅威脅，因此社會各界同埋市民大眾都必須時刻保持警覺。當發現爆炸品同可疑物品嘅時候，立即通知警方處理。咁其實到底咩係可疑物品呢？界定可疑物品並冇特定嘅標準，但係我哋可以從以下3大因素考慮。第一，物品外觀正唔正常呢？觀察一下，留意物品嘅包裝上有冇電線外露、繁複嘅包裹，或者包裝上有冇粉末、錫紙或者膠紙等等。第二，物品出現嘅地方合唔合理？細心諗一下，呢件物品嘅出現同四周環境到底相唔相符？第三，確唔確定到物主？環顧整個物品，睇下有冇任何可以辨識到物主嘅名牌或者標籤等等。如果你對以上3個問題嘅答案都感到疑惑，就應該將該物品當作可疑物品，立即通知場地管理人員、附近嘅警察，又或者致電999報案中心求助。而公共或者私人地方嘅保安同場地管理人員都應該採取適當嘅措施，及早預防同埋識別可疑物品。一旦發現，應該立即通知警方。以下落嚟，我會簡單講解一下有關保安同場地管理措施嘅幾項建議。第一，加強出入口同外圍嘅保安，加強巡邏，確保所有出入口，包括緊急通道已經關上，門鎖以及防盜系統運作正常。喺所有訪客同車輛嘅出入口實施保安管制，作出適當嘅出入記錄，設置高清攝錄功能嘅閉路電視。第二，加強應變能力，定期檢查保安、消防系統同急救設備，以確保運作正常。定期舉行火警或者緊急事故嘅演習，確保保安同場地管理人員熟悉自己管理嘅環境、應變程序同消防設備嘅操作。第三，減低保安風險。對於有機會可以擺放可疑物品嘅地方，例如一啲喺公眾地方嘅垃圾桶、公共儲物櫃、擺放免費報紙嘅位置，可以採用3R 嘅原則去處理。Reduce， 盡量減少以上提及嘅存放點。Redesign， 重新設計，方便檢查，例如用透明膠袋代替金屬垃圾桶。Relocate， 將以上提及嘅存放點遷移到閉路電視可以影到嘅範圍入面。最後就係時刻保持公眾地方出入口暢通，同埋有足夠嘅照明系統。希望大家睇完今次呢條片之後，時刻保持警覺，任何時候都要提防有詐。
So what they like to say, the most important thing is that if you find any suspicious object or things that at a place that is not reasonable, and something like electrical wire appear on the surfaces, maybe this is a bomb or something suspicious thing, so make a police report as soon as practical. And also don't leave the thing at the charter road. We will think it's quite suspicious sometimes. So that's the end of my presentation, and finally, as a quite colorful photo for remind once again about the romance gun, and we just easily fall into the trap. This is what I would like to read you today. Just let me know if you have any more things you would like to know more about this stuff.
I am here a souvenir for everyone to enjoy our seminar. And one chocolate for your, because the Christmas is coming. So just a little gift for you to have a very, very Christmas.
The souvenir is on behind, and the left hand side, and the chocolate in your right hand side. So everyone play pack, and one chocolate, one souvenir.
Tako at ngalod. You say hi to my vlog?
Happy Prevention Crime Day.
Yeah. Group picture. Yan yung get alam ng Christmas da? Picture, picture, pai.
Everybody. Enjoy you. Enjoy you. Mình không coi. Sorry.
Okay, go.
You can stay up. Take the photo. That's better.
Ha? Come on, go, go, go. 1, 2, 3.
Give a light, please. Thank you so much.
I want a mask.
Can we take off for a while?